Imagine this. You want to save money, but the thought of cutting out your favorite things, the dinners out, spontaneous trips, or even just buying a new outfit, seems impossible. Sound familiar? If you're in your 20s or 30s, you probably feel the pressure to save for the future, but not at the cost of your lifestyle. Well, what if I told you there's a way to save $500 a month without giving up everything that makes life fun? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap that will let you save big without feeling like you're missing out on your best life. Ready to get started? Let's go! 1. The pressure to save. Let's be real for a second. Saving money sounds great in theory, but it often feels like a distant dream. Why? Because there's this idea that saving means sacrificing, cutting out the fun stuff. And that's a massive turnoff for most people, especially if you're in your 20s, balancing work, social life, and personal goals. You know, I get it. You've got Netflix subscriptions, nights out with friends, spontaneous weekend getaways, and don't even get me started on your favorite coffee shop. Cutting all that out? Yeah, that's like asking a dog to stop chasing squirrels. But the truth is, there's a better way to save and still live your best life. It just requires a little strategy, and that's exactly what we're going to break down in this video. So let's start by identifying what's actually holding you back from saving $500 each month. 2. Identifying hidden expenses. Here's the kicker. Most people are losing money on things they don't even realize. It's not about what you're spending on the big stuff. It's the small, sneaky purchases that are adding up without you even noticing. Think about it. Those daily $5 lattes, the random impulse buys on Amazon, the I deserve it moments when you're scrolling through your favorite store online. Over a month, all these little purchases can easily add up to a few $100s. And no, I'm not saying you need to become a hermit and live off instant noodles. But here's the key: awareness. To start saving, track every single expense for a month. I mean, every expense. From that $1.99 app to the $50 you spent without thinking on a weekend brunch. You'll be surprised where the money's going, and once you see it, you can start cutting those unnecessary leaks. Now that you know where the money's going, let's figure out how to keep more of it. 3. Automating your savings. Here's one of the smartest moves you can make: automate your savings. This is a game changer. If you don't have an automatic transfer set up, you're probably not saving as much as you think you are. Listen, the longer you put it off, the longer it'll take to hit your financial goals. Automating your savings ensures you put money aside before you can even touch it. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Set it up so that right after your paycheck comes in, a set amount automatically transfers into a separate savings account. You won't even notice it, and that's the beauty of it. At the end of the month, you'll have $500 or more set aside without feeling the pinch. But automation alone won't do the trick. You've got to make sure you're getting the most out of the money that's left. So how can you squeeze more out of your income? 4. Cutting back without cutting fun, the 80-20 rule. Here's the secret. You don't have to cut everything out. You just need to prioritize. The 80-20 rule is perfect for this. And no, this isn't just another random rule you'll forget about tomorrow. This one works. Spend 80% of your income on necessities: rent, utilities, food, and savings. That leaves you 20% for fun money. And yes, that includes dinners out, subscriptions, and spontaneous purchases. The key is keeping that 20% in check. Be mindful about where you're putting it. And guess what? The more intentional you are with that 20%, the more fun you can have without feeling guilty. And trust me, that freedom feels amazing. Now, let's talk about something that can make a huge impact on your ability to save, even if you're not exactly rolling in cash right now. 5. Boosting your income with side hustles. Here's where things get really exciting. What if you could easily add an extra $500 or more each month without quitting your day job? Before you roll your eyes, hear me out. There are so many ways to make extra cash in today's world, and many of them are simple to get started. From freelance gigs to online tutoring, selling products, or even using platforms like Uber or TaskRabbit, the possibilities are endless. Imagine if you could boost your income with just a few hours each week. That's $500 right there, on top of your regular paycheck. 6. Building wealth with consistency. Saving isn't about a one-time push. It's about building habits. Habits that allow you to save without feeling deprived. And consistency is key. You've got to show up for yourself every single month. Stick to your plan, keep your spending in check, and celebrate your wins. Trust me, this will compound over time. So you're probably thinking, what's next? How do I make sure I'm on the right track in the long term? 7. Reassessing and adjusting your strategy. Here's the thing, life changes. You'll get a raise, or maybe some unexpected expenses will pop up. And that's okay. You just need to reassess your savings goals regularly and adjust. Keep track of your progress, and make sure you're still on course to save that $500 every month. And when you hit that milestone, celebrate it. Saving $500 a month without sacrificing fun? It's not only possible, it's sustainable, as long as you stay consistent and make small, smart changes. Now that you're on your way to building your wealth, here's the next step. You need to build your credit, and I've got the perfect video for you on how to build credit from scratch, even with zero history. Click the link in the description to watch that next. And hey, if you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and comment below with your next financial topic you'd like me to dive into. Remember, building wealth isn't about overnight success. It's about taking consistent steps, one day at a time. Keep going, and I'll see you in the next video.